Hey, Christina Brown here with the Brown team at Sage Door Realty. In the month of February, it's all about love, so I thought a perfect topic would be to talk about buyer love letters. It has been a practice that started in the early 90s, and then it has just kind of passed on through the ages to today. So we are still seeing people throughout the idea of using buyer love letters to the dear seller, why they love it, what they love about it, and, you know, how hard of a time they've had trying to nail down a home, etc. So there are good and bad to these that maybe you should consider before you decide whether to write a dear seller love letter. The number one thing we always hear as real estate agents is, ooh, we have to be very careful because of housing discrimination. A lot of research on this topic, and one thing that I clearly saw is these love letters help buyers get a property. They don't hurt buyers typically, and really discrimination is all about if this letter is going to keep them from getting the home. I see it pull on heartstrings of a seller. Sellers would love to know that this sweet family that has been struggling with whatever would want this house. So it's really the opposite of discrimination. You know, you are really at the mercy of the sellers and their agent and their brokerage, of their attitude towards them, whether your love letter will even be considered or read. Some brokers do not allow them, and many will frown upon them because of the fear of discrimination. And so if that is the case coming from the seller side, sometimes they may not even be presented. They can be a very valuable, helpful tool, especially when you're competing with multiple offers. Sometimes buyers just don't have more money to throw at a house, or they can't do cash. A letter is just one way to pull on their heartstrings and make a seller go, oh, that's the buyer I want for my home. There are literally no cases that have been filed of discrimination based on love letters that buyers have written to sellers. So that is coming from some different law websites, but again, we're at the mercy of the sellers and their agent and their brokerage and how they choose to handle them. So just something to think about. It's not a definite that it will get read or considered, but in a multiple offer situation, it may be something you still want to think about doing, and then let the other side decide what they do with it. Can be a great tool. So in the month of love, maybe write a love letter if you're trying to buy a house. Have a great day.